Good morning, Barstow, and welcome to another episode of BTVN. I'm Angela.
And I'm Maddie Bauman. Let's get this show started with the intro.
To start the show with some announcement, if you're interested in participating in the annual AMC Math Contest, the competition sign-up sheet will be in Mrs. Pagano's room until November 22nd. As usual, freshmen and sophomores will take the AMC 10, and juniors and seniors will take the AMC 12. The competition will take place in early February.
Lower schoolers have been learning all about life in the Amazon rainforest through the model they created with teachers in the lower school pod. Pre-K has a field trip to the Kansas City Zoo tomorrow to learn even more about wildlife.
Also, Upper School Disease and Microbiology class has a field trip to the Linda Hall Library and Nelson Atkins Museum on Friday. In addition, the Upper School Pretenders comedy play, The Good Cop, Bad Cop, is premiering next Thursday and Friday. Lots of hard work have been put into this show, so if you're available, please make sure to go and support.
Wow, there are a lot of interesting things happening around the school right now. I wonder if there are any interesting updates with the sport events too.
Actually, I think I have some great people in mind for sports news. Let's check in with Nora on United and then find out what Kobe has to offer on Knowledge Hub.
Good morning, Barstow, and welcome back to United. Let's get into this week's sports updates. To start us off, our boys soccer team is looking for their bid to St. Louis again this weekend against St. Paul Lutheran. They will be playing at Concordia for those who are interested. You can check out the Stowe TV Instagram account for updates on times. In other news, a big congratulations is due to Sage Holmes for her cross-country performance this season. She placed 5th in districts, earning her a bid to state, in which she earned a 24th place medal this past weekend. Congrats, Sage. That's all I have for you today, so now let's head over to Kobe with Knowledge Hub.
Welcome back to another week in Knowledge Hub, y'all. I just got back from visiting colleges and watched the Georgia versus Mizzou football game down in Athens, and it made me think about everything the NCAA has been up to recently. Chase Young and James Wiseman, the projected #1 picks in their respective sports, have been suspended indefinitely by the NCAA. Looking at Chase Young's situation first, he was suspended for receiving a loan from a family friend that helped his girlfriend attend a game last season, which he has now repaid. It's funny how at the moment, Ohio State is undefeated, ranked #1 in the country, and a top contender for the national championship this year, and now Chase Young gets in trouble. Switching gears to James Wiseman's situation, his coach at the University of Memphis, Penny Hardaway, aided Wiseman's family in their move to the Memphis area. NCAA deemed Hardaway a booster because more than a decade ago, Hardaway donated money to his alma mater. Wiseman made a statement by playing in a game against UIC after the NCAA's ruling, which now means Memphis could be facing a postseason ban for allowing the freshman to play. Crazy stuff, right? Congrats to August Irwin, who is the winner of our last poll. Stop by the BTVN room after lunch for your prize pack. My question for y'all this week is, will Memphis and Ohio State both still be undefeated by next Monday's show? That's all I got for y'all today. But before we sign off, let's check out this piece Solomon made about his sister's cross-country career and her trip to state last weekend.
When I'm running, I'm very focused, and it takes some preparation before I can get in that mindset. I have a routine to prepare for every meet, and it starts with being confident and positive self-talk.
In 11th place, from Barstow, Sage Holmes.
I run so much faster when I believe in myself.
In 11th place, from Barstow, Sage Holmes.
Running is so mentally challenging, and it takes a lot to be able to control your mind and push past your limits when everything is telling you to stop. That's also why I love running. I love the challenge of it and competing not only with the other runners, but with your former self and your mind. When you are in control of your thoughts, that translates into everything you do, and you're ultimately unstoppable.
In 5th place from Barstow with a time of 21:15, Sage Holmes.
I'm Sage Holmes. I'm a junior and I'm captain of the cross-country team. Cross-country season starts with a few meets that are just invitationals, so normal season meets, and then you go into conference. You can get an all-conference medal if you place top 12, and then you move on to districts, and if you place top 15 at districts, you move on to state, and if you get first or second team at districts, you move on to state.
A lot of people don't really view it as a team sport, but there is a big team element to cross-country. You're working really, really hard. Trying to get your personal record times every 5K. Sage and I have been running together for a while, since 3rd or 4th grade in gym class. Sage has always loved running, and she always pushed me and challenged me to work hard as a runner, and I really appreciated that when I did cross country and I actually ran and competed. And even like the 5K at Barstow, we'd always compete against each other, like mile and PE. She is like such a great teammate, and I really appreciated how hard she pushed everyone on the team.
Sage has improved tremendously. She's improved mentally, she's got a lot more confidence, and every time I watch her run around the track and do different workouts, she's looking more and more like a collegiate runner, because part of it is you have to step beyond your comfort zone when you're running. It's scary, it's hard, it hurts, but pushing past those physical barriers will make you very successful. Also in life, I mean, I think this translates directly into life. And Sage has done all those things. She's very coachable, and she wants to be better, and even when she hits her PR, she wants to go beyond that, which is what every coach wants to see in all their athletes. It's just a very physically taxing sport. I think it doesn't have a lot of those large numbers, and it doesn't have the glory that maybe football does or maybe soccer or some of those other larger sports, and people don't understand, like, I think a lot of the time and effort that it takes to become a successful cross-country runner.
I'm so proud of you. There's more.
07. Biggest change over the last kilometer.
24th place from Barstow, Sage Holmes.
I know, right? It's very awkward. You gotta go like that. That's amazing. It's beautiful.
Congrats again, Sage. One last announcement before we end our show. Anyone who is playing baseball this season, please attend a meeting during Flex tomorrow in Mr. Thurman's room. I've been Maddie.
And I've been Angela. Barstow, please stay warm and have a wonderful Tuesday.